17 Echo, take one alpha marker.
Fuck you. Ready? Yeah. And action.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Three, get going. Yeah. Up rolling. Excuse me. Hi. The letters need to be bigger, right? Because didn't I tell you that eight fucking times? That you know what I'm saying? If I need to take this over again. Take 4.
I hate this! Alright, let's try one more time!
But I know you want to do the right thing. Yeah? So there's a train right there and you could leave. You could be safe. But no. Because if you have any information, you need to tell me. Otherwise, I got a ticket for you to go to...
Go back.
Go back.
Yeah, it's catchy, right? I figured out in viral go pretty.
I used to love Thanksgiving.
Yeah, me too. And now it's just full of goats peeing right in front of us. Okay. Oh! It's catchy, right?
Reset. You just want to do the shot of the phone and not go as wide then, Eli? Or?
Oh, it's shutting up! No! Careful, wake up!
Or Delta T3.
It's a time to remember our many blessings. You know, having us all together, it really reminds me that, give me one sec, to celebrate the ones we love. This is fucking hell, this is a fucking, wow. This is what happens when you do too much cocaine before you do it.
3, 2, 1, spray.
Sorry.
3, 2, 1, spray.
I'm so sorry.
I think we got it.
Jeff and I met in kindergarten, and we were best friends from the time we were 5. All we did was watch horror movies. We became obsessed with holiday slasher movies because we grew up in Massachusetts. Every holiday had a slasher film.
Happy Thanksgiving!
We would always say every November, like, when's Thanksgiving? Like, you just assumed like, around a specific date or an event. Why had nobody done a Thanksgiving movie?
That's beautiful.
Well, not only was it an American holiday, but this is a massive deal in Massachusetts, so people go wild about this.
Thanksgiving is an institution.
It was always a joke to us, so we just thought about all the different ways you could kill someone at Thanksgiving. Roasting them like a human turkey and carving them.
Dinner is served.
Someone with an axe, dressed like a pilgrim, killing people.
Day 1 on set of Thanksgiving. Jeff and Eli have loved horror movies forever, so I think the whole message is just a reflection of their lives growing up.
Make it as horrible as possible.
Yeah, the more horrible,
We should
the
think
better.
that's going to be the worst that happens to us. We got, like, the first video camera. Somehow it started as a thing for my dad to use with psychiatry with his patients that I co-opted within days for us, just like chopping each other up in the basement with chainsaws and power tools. That was all we did, was come up with an idea. We'd shoot it and try to make the most like upsetting, offensive thing possible. That was the fun. Look at Jeff. It's so awesome.
I fell in love with this idea of Thanksgiving, which he'd been working on with his best friend, Jeff Rendell, since they were young boys. And all these years later, he's getting the chance to make this movie.
Jeff and I have been wanting to do Thanksgiving forever, but we dreamed of writing a slasher movie that would be like guessing who the killer is, something that's incredibly scary, that's also fun with fantastic kills.
Gabby?
I mean, the cool thing about this is this idea was planted so long ago.
So watch what she did.
Seeing the visuals just from 16 years ago till now, they've been working on this entire time. So everything is very clear. Eli has a great way of building up these classic slasher scenes.
Here we go!
I haven't done a genre like this in a really long time, so for me it's been really fun. I mean, it's certainly a violent film, but at the same time, I think there's something interesting about the message, about being a consumer and being greedy. Jesus Christ! I think is the underlying theme, which is very important. And the violence comes from that, which I think is quite fascinating.
Thomas, right? You need to go to prison, not have another sale!
Going to a sale isn't perverse. It's that we all act thankful and then trample over each other to get the last remaining products at the sale. That's what's perverse. So I was fascinated by this idea of everyone saying, we're so thankful now, get the hell out of my way, I want a new TV. One more, I'm gonna have Burke on the phone. That was amazing. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. I can't even. This experience has been more than we could have ever hoped for.
Yeah, and I don't want to ever be on a movie again that doesn't have this exact crew and cast.
We've been trying to make this movie for a long time. It has come together and back and forth in a few different iterations.
Don't worry about it. We got to get this right.
But things happen for a reason. And then you see it now, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
That is a wrap on Thanksgiving. We made a movie.
Hey, Sheriff, you were right. No leftovers.
Whenever we make a movie together, we look at the kills and we go, okay, how can we outdo every other movie that's out there? You know, every time you make a horror movie, you have a chance to enter into the pantheon of horror greats. And anytime we try to truly make it a classic kill, you really want to think about how to make it as perverse as possible. Adrian Moreau and I have always had very similar tastes in movies, and what we love, his craftsmanship is second to none. I've never seen heads that look that realistic. Each time I walk into the room and I see the heads, I think there's dead bodies in there. Jess, and then we'll go around, we'll see Gabby, Evan, we're gonna see the whole table.
For me, yes, it's my job, that's how I make a living, but it's also my hobby, so the kind of stuff that you have in the movie Thanksgiving is the kind of stuff that I would do for fun on my off time. And Eli is the same way, so he writes stuff that he would like to see as an audience member.
And you go, and then he's gonna have to grab you.
The fact that Eli is such a creative, evil genius when it comes to kills and all the horror stuff like that, it keeps you on your toes.
Working with Adrian has been so cool. He just makes everything look so realistic. It's insane.
It's so apparent that we have a legend working on this movie because every single gag that we do involving somebody getting cut open or a part of their body being smashed or cracked, it looks amazing. It looks so real. We don't even need any CGI movie magic because how they've set it up here has been so amazing.
They look so real. It's a pleasure for us because we get to sort of act opposite these amazing fake people.
There's real artistry in it and real thought behind it, and it's nice to see how they build it up and how his team is so passionate about it.
It's pretty good. Are there favorites in the different gags and makeup that we've done? That's like asking me which one's my favorite kid.
The kill at the diner is just awful, and yet so much fun.
I'm wicked stoked! All my dreams come true.
She goes in the freezer and her fingertips gets all ripped up against the cold surface of a fridge, and then her face gets also frozen and she rips off her face. So the phone doesn't recognize her. She can't call 911. It's completely sick and gross, but it's funny at the same time.
My favorite kill is probably Gina Gershon getting her scalp ripped off.
I know, you're so sick. I know, I was like, more. Let's do some more.
Whether the character goes down in horror history is not up to me. All I can do is do something that I believe is a great character. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I want to create imagery that is so shocking and terrifying that for the rest of your life, at every Thanksgiving dinner, someone brings it up. And I want people recreating some of the dinner things I do in this movie at their own dinner as a joke.
We have to stop him. You saw what he did to Yulia. This parade is our chance to catch him. I don't want to spend the rest of my life looking over my shoulder. Do you?
Hey everyone, it's Eli Roth. I'm here with
Jeff Rendell.
And you're about to
walk down memory lane.
Yeah. Obviously, as you can see from these photos, we have known each other for a very long time. When we were kids in kindergarten, we were best friends. And, as we got older, we were obsessed with movies, particularly Star Wars, The Jerk and The Godfather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we were about 11 or 12. We got super into horror movies. I remember for my bar mitzvah, everyone was giving me all these gifts that are, supposed to be very important. And Jeff gave me the videotape of Mother's Day, which your mom went all over Boston and finally found. This was like the whole.
And there was a lot of build up. We were dying to see that.
All we used to do was shoot stuff on weekends. We would just grab a camera and shoot anything. Not a lot of it was planned. We would just figure it out. Some things were more planned than others. What you're going to see are the things that came out of our brain from 12, 13, maybe 14 years old. Jeff, why don't you do the intro? Why don't you just say it?
Roll footage.
All right.
Hi. What drove you to write about the endoplasmic reticulum taking over, even not writing about the cytoplasm, which is made up of 80% water, 15% protein, 3% lipid, which is fat, you know that, and it's 1% carbohydrates and 1% inorganic salt.
Well, basically what it was is I didn't really talk about that. I mostly talk. Hey, it's my
dog. Get that dog out of here.
Peterson. This is my dog, Peterson. Peterson.
Hey, producer, get the dog out of here.
Yes, sir. Peterson.
Get the dog out of here.
Peterson. Come here, sweetie. Come here, sweetie pie.
Is that your dog?
Yeah, it is my dog. This is my dog, Peterson. Petey! Come here, Petey.
Now getting on with the show. I would like you to answer my question, since this is an interview show. How are you doing?
Hurry up, people. I'm with time room.
here to test a new paper towel. And what paper towel is that? Handle this, man. Well, that's a tough match, but can handle it? We'll soon find out. Here, hold this. Don't let go. Hold this. Yes? Is that's soft favorite. That's soft favorite towel. It can handle almost any mess. Any mess. Any mess. The big top paper towel. Ow, sweetie. The big top towel.
All right,
Still
I think
holds up
that's
today.
it. So you put that all in a blender and, add, 30 years and you get Thanksgiving.
I love it. That was great.
That was fun.